Hello everyone, and welcome to this Maya tutorial. My name's Thor, and in the last episode we went over how to merge vertices and how to properly merge two objects together. Now in this tutorial I will be showing you guys how to create textures, or how to apply textures to your objects. So let's get straight into it. So if we want to apply a texture to this cube right here, hold right click, assign new material, and we'll get this little panel right here. Now we have all of these materials right here, and essentially what different materials mean is that it looks like a different material. So we have a plasticky material, we have a metal looking material, all that such, and essentially different materials react differently to light. And that's the big thing. That's the really huge thing. So depending on what you're trying to do, different different materials are good for you. So the three materials that I use the most is Lambert, Blinn, and Phong. So Lambert I use it generally for trees, objects that don't really reflect light as much, but mostly absorb it and you can't see a highlight. So that is Lambert. Blinn. So with Blinn, I use it more for glass material, for metal, anything that's really reflective, I'll use a Blinn. And then Phong. Now Phong is actually really popular. And the main reason why it was really popular is because it was actually used in Toy Story. It gave the toys their plasticky look. And so that's mainly what I use Phong for, is also that plasticky look. But for simplicity's sake, we'll just do Lambert for right now. Now you'll get this little the attribute editor up, and we'll just go over to Lambert 2, because we just made a new material. Now we get a whole bunch of these different little menus, and oopsie. So with the color one, we can change how dark and light the color is. If you actually want to change the color, click on the color, and you can select. Oh gosh, where did you go? There you are. You can select the color of your material. Now, if you click this little checker box, you'll get a whole bunch of patterns right here. Now, if you want to insert a file for your texture, just click the file, and it'll open up as a blank texture. Click the file button, and it'll automatically go into your source images, and then you would select a texture here. Let me just find a quick texture for you guys right now in Firefox. And we'll be moving on afterwards. So let's just do a wood texture. So when you're grabbing a texture, first off, I'm just going to open up the file guy. That's where my video is going, sorry. Minimize. So I always do Control C, just copy the area where it is, open up this guy, Control V, enter, and oh my gosh, my computer's kind of lagging right now because I have too many things open at once. Anyways, let's view the image of this guy and just simply click it and drag it into this file, minimize, grab this file, and you'll see that it didn't appear the texture loaded, but that's not true. What happens is that this check mark box is the textured thing, and by default it is off. So if you actually click it, you'll see that the texture actually appears. And for textures, you can still edit them, but not to the extent that a color could be it. And so one more thing to go over with textures before I let you guys go is that if I was going to, let me just real quick make a new material for this guy, Blinn, and we'll just color him green for now. Oh, that was a bad example. If I create another object and give it that same material, the Lambert, nope, not that guy, sorry, the Blinn one, And let's say I start going through and changing blend. Well, if we start changing the texture or the material, it will change it for all objects that material has been assigned to. So if I started making this guy blue, you can see that both cubes are turning blue, not just one. So if you want two objects to have a similar color, but then you want to change another one, give it a new material. And yeah, that is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for your assignment, just texture the table that you've made, or texture the bullet that you made, texture one of your previous assignments. And that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.